you think of wonderful, great songs that we all know and love, well, there are none bigger than this particular song. It's the sort of song that pops up at, weddings and big events, celebrations, karaoke. Apparently, it's one of the most sung songs in any karaoke party. As ever, though, what am I talking about? Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here. Nice to see you as ever. And thank you so much for joining me. Nice to see you today. You all right? Yes, I know it was a little bit breezy out here, but we're battling on. I know. You keeping all right? Any Christmas shopping done yet? Oh, you have. What do I want? Well, I think we'd all like to win the lottery, wouldn't we? We'd all like to be able to afford to put the heating on. Don't know about you, I got my heating bill. Frightening, isn't it? And then they're saying over here in the United Kingdom that apparently they're putting it up again in January. You kind of think this is just terrible stuff, isn't it? So if you are suffering, trust me, I'm with you there. The only thing I can tell you that I do is have one of those little fleecy things where when you're sat in the lounge, just put it over your legs. It just keeps you a bit warmer, doesn't it? I know. Other than that, setting fire to the sofa. I mean, what else can you do? No, I'm only pulling your leg. Don't you dare do that. Back as ever to your story of the day. This song, should I say, is absolutely brilliant. Written by Kander and Ebb, made famous, of course, by the brilliant late Frank Sinatra. We're talking New York, New York. Now, Liza Minnelli told me this about this particular song because, you see, it started way back from a big movie that she was starring in with Robert De Niro, started filming in 1977. And when you look at this, it was set in the 1940s. Liza Minnelli has never looked more like her late mother, the superstar that was Judy Garland. Now, this particular song came to the production quite late on. They were undecided about what they were going to do and they were looking around. Now, the person apparently who didn't like this song was none other than the lead actor, Robert De Niro. Apparently he found it a little bit too cheesy and all of that sort of stuff. So Kander and Ebb, who again I was lucky enough to meet, told me that they really were looking for someone to record it. And Tony Bennett backed this up when I interviewed him on a number of occasions. And he said, actually, no, that's true. They went to him with it. Tony Bennett liked the idea, obviously, because of his connections to New York. And they thought, well, let's see. And everything sort of took quite a while. Tony said he forgot all about the song, and the next time he heard it was when it popped up in the movie. Now, originally, film bosses liked the idea of, yes, get this, first of all, it being a solo song with Robert De Niro, and then a duet with Liza Minnelli. Now, Liza made this song her own, but then when Frank Sinatra showed interest in this song, she said, look, he's Uncle Frank, he's the boss, he's the king, he can have it. And of course, he recorded it, took the song to the top of the charts. So really, it kind of remains a dual hit, doesn't it? Because lots of people love Liza Minnelli's version. Lots of people, of course, just adore Frank Sinatra's version. And so many other people, including Tony Bennett, have sung the song throughout. But it's fascinating to note that even to this day, according to a very well-placed source, Robert De Niro still isn't that keen on the song. Now, New York, New York, which was directed by Martin Scorsese, wasn't exactly a box office monster at that time. I think it was probably the wrong flavour in the middle of the punk movement, particularly over here in the United Kingdom. But like all good films, eventually it finds an audience, and find an audience it did. More importantly, though, for Robert De Niro, Liza Minnelli, they became good friends. It gave Frank Sinatra a mega hit. Tony Bennett was sad that he missed out on it. And more importantly, it gave us a song that everybody can really sing at any party. Now, after me, pulling your leg, have you sung it? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.